Hello and welcome to my channel. It's me, Ira, from Belarus, Meditative Scrapbooking, and today I would like to introduce my new project, which is a story behind the picture. This is going to be a series of episodes, a series of small process videos in which in every of them, I would tell about the story behind every picture, and because this is the story that can somehow be interesting actually. And I'm a little bit under the weather today, so if you hear something strange in my voice, I hope it won't bother you. Today's work and today's layout is inspired totally by Colette and her channel Built in a Cottage. I found this channel not so long ago, and I just, as everything in my life, law of attraction in progress, I saw my dream come true. Because all of my dreams about Ireland with this climate and culture, and about living in a cottage, in a remote cottage, far from civilization, but not too far, and being able to plant and enjoy the plants, enjoy the nature as it is. So, how can I incorporate this dream of a small cottage, green cottage? You see the colors here, they correspond a lot to the general idea of a cottage. And then we have this small white fence, actually having some reference to the cottage as well. And I have chosen two pictures. The first picture is, I'm crazy about making pictures of the sky and of the trees that go beyond the sky. So no, not just beyond it, opposite the sky, in front of the sky. So on this sky is the background. I normally find that absolutely inspiring and adorable. Sky and trees. And maybe I will use a tea bag, like tea, like cozy cottage and so on. Why this? Because it's about having a lot of trees around my dream cottage, having a lot of grown up mature trees that won't take too long all my life to wait and see how they grow when they grow. So probably that would matter. And the tea bag, as I said, it's about coziness, how nature can get cozy. More than that, it corresponds with the color of the tree. So maybe this will be good. So speaking of Built in a Cottage, I would say that this is something that I've truly been dreaming of for many days and years even now. And when I came across her channel, I saw how it can really work out. And these trees represent, to me, the picture was taken on a very bright autumn day, and I remember the feelings of inspiration and excitement that I had when I saw it, when I took this picture. And in fact, it's something that makes me feel warm even now. And okay, the glue doesn't want just to be I definitely need to buy a new bottle of glue, because this seems to be too thick already and it doesn't work so well. Okay, so this is kind of a fence, and you have a house and you have a tree that grows You see here and there it grows behind the house, and probably nothing else, because you see the album itself is quite thick, and I probably wouldn't like it to be too thick. A little bit of this fresh green and this less fresh green now. So this is how it works. Blue and green work together perfectly well, and especially with this orangey yellow color as well. So this picture is quite small, and actually, and you see it was taken on the 12th, and I need to write it definitely. I have a tag. Okay, 10th of, no, it's the 1st of November or October, yeah. Okay, 10th, I'll write it here. Country walk. (2012), you know, 6 years ago, and I still have this memory. I still feel it. I still feel this inclination. So I wouldn't say that this is kind of, you know, temporary affection or something like that. It's something that really matters, because that was six years ago, and I still crazy about that idea. So this one and the second picture, which definitely is quite clear, it has a lot of stuff to do with cottage life, because in fact this is actually the picture that was taken many years ago near the country house, which is called dacha here, of my husband. And we used to possess a different country house. We have one now, and we are on the edge of selling that for some reasons. I'm not very happy about that actually, but I'm afraid that's gonna be the last season at my dacha, and I'm gonna lose the last retreat, although it's not so secluded, and you cannot call it a retreat in its fullest meaning, but still I had some place to plant my plants and to look after them. Now I won't have anything like that, but okay, maybe it means I will manage to find a better place. I hope to see that this way. So, frankly speaking, that was a very beautiful picture. That was just kind of, he had in his old village. He had this wooden barn. This is the barn, and he had this tree. We didn't have this house full on, and I just remember enjoying lying on the mattress or something like that. I just don't remember exactly where I was lying, and watching the sky, watching the clouds go by, and watching this beautiful coordination of colors. Aren't they gorgeous? Can you see? They're just amazing, fantastic. And this is something that really reminds me of those days, and actually inspires to have some more experience like that. So it's really nice, isn't it? Okay, this is a set of pictures I'm probably gonna use for creating another composition. So this one is freestyle, as you see. And actually It's absolutely unlimited. It's absolutely not following any rules, almost composition rules. I created this layout when I knew next to nothing about the composition and just didn't care about it at all. Just the process itself was the only principle for me. I just enjoyed the process. And this time I'm gonna pick something to decorate that all. Okay. That might be to the point. I'm not sure actually yet what can be used here. So I definitely need to. So this is the picture of the barn and a hot summer. Whatever I remember is hot summer day. Trees around me making kind of a shelter. Me and my daughter lying on a beautiful something and just enjoying the view. And I was at that time I didn't start this, meditation practice, or as they call that, mindfulness thinking, stuff like that. No, I even didn't know anything about that. I saw it as something really esoteric and having nothing to do with my life, because my life was quite happy then. And now, but you can see that I have, and now I can see that I had this inclination and this strange feeling towards nature even then. It's not like only about this fashionable trendy, I would say, kind of hobby nowadays, when you go into all this esoteric stuff and say a lot about meditation, yoga and things, but actually live the life that you have to live in correspondence with the society that you live. Now I see myself, for myself, that yeah, it worked even then. It was just the same. I liked it and I wanted it. And I craved for that a lot. So this is a branch of twig of rosemary, but it doesn't go there. But actually it has a lot of, it makes a lot of sense here. I just won't put it here because it's gonna be too messy. More than that, I need to put this tag here as well. Oh, and you see, now it's not so easy because this fern leaf. Okay, ferns are too thick there, and I will probably need something to check whether it is penetrable. Yeah, it is. So generally I can do that. I can try. Okay, no. Sorry, but it doesn't work anymore. Okay, so this one is not fixed. Yeah, so this picture warms my heart because I would like to have the same color scheme in my future life and in my would-be cottage. Wooden cottage, probably. I like woods, forest cottage. Definitely that could be a great idea to have uncolored wood, at least pieces of buildings, at least somewhere, because generally I do understand that if you don't cover the wood with some paint or some other chemical, it will get rotten very soon, especially in our country. In my country, we have only mostly wooden houses. This is the main building material. But the climate is so uneasy, and the climate is so, I would say, difficult to cope with, because we have a lot of seasons. This is mint, by the way, and I will definitely grow mint in my would-be house. So where was I? Yeah, we have mainly wooden buildings, but the weather and the climate is really, it maybe not changeable, but it's stably quite rigid. We have, I would say it's really hard. We have all the 4 seasons, so it's very wet and mossy in autumn, and sometimes in summer as well. But some summers can get really absolutely exhaustingly hot, about 30 degrees centigrade. For me, even 22 or 25 is already intolerable heat. I'm sweating and I feel, well, I have headaches and pressure issues, blood pressure issues. So you see why I like the idea of moving to Ireland so much, having no chances at all about that. And so the second point is that winters can be really different and difficult. So we can start from very low temperatures and finish up with really high temperatures within one day of winter. Humidity, rain changing into freezing weather, and definitely it doesn't do any good to to the buildings, to the wood. That's why they normally paint the wood in something, but I like this color best. Yeah, it gives some gloomy atmosphere, especially in winter, when everything is kind of grisaille. It's like black and white. I would say it's gray, black and white. Some people find this absolutely depressing because we don't have a lot of sun, and this is, you know, this kind of sunny berries. And many people don't like winter here, and we have very, as I said, humid and mossy and mossy springs and autumns, and a lot of algae and moss and fungi, yeah, something like that, grow all over, and you need to cover everything or clean everything and cover with something. But so this is gonna be, I think that one will be perfect here without any other points, because I just don't see anything that could match this page. Maybe a piece of this, if I find some spare piece at hand. Let me see what I have here. Okay, I have only some piece of fabric, burlap. Actually, it's something like very interesting. Yes, no pictures, no pages. Okay, maybe this one will suit. Okay, no, I just don't see it here. It doesn't make any sense. No, just overloads the page. But I need to have something, you know, matching the color. Maybe a little bit of this. And yes, I need to. So this is it. This is the story behind these pictures. The story which is about nature and about love to nature and about my dream. Actually, this whole album is not only about my dream for the future house, but it's also reminiscence. It's a memorabilia for me, that I have everything I need at my disposal even now. So that seems to be about it. And where was I? So I still have something in my current life to be thankful for, and I have this feeling of being quite grateful for what I have, at least even for these memories. I'm grateful for them, and I'm grateful that I have people around who understand me and who see my point in this kind of dream, and to whom I can relate, and who can relate to me. So to finish with the beginning, once again I would like to thank life and the creator of the Altena Cottage project, Colette, for emerging unexpectedly in my life. I wasn't looking for anything. It's kind of, I found this mossy bottom channel. It popped up in the recommendations from YouTube. I don't know why. And because I never asked, I never had any requests or queries like cottage in Ireland, no. But this mossy bottom popped up. I watched some episodes, and then I watched some videos from that channel, and then I turned to, oh yeah, that's great. And then there was the link to Altena Cottage channel, and I got lost. I just got lost, and I watch her every day. I turn on every chat and stream that she has, and I'm definitely going to buy a book from her as soon as I have some funds. And that's my great inspiration, to grow trees, to grow life around me, and to make it the main point after my daughter is settled. So thanks for watching. I hope that made some fun, and next time, next story. Bye bye.